just found a brand new AI agent that allows you to automate any task. You don't even have to tell it what tools to use. You literally just tell it exactly what you want to do. It goes and finds the correct tools, connects to them, and completes the task for you. For example, you could tell it exactly what style you want to tweet in, and it will literally go ahead and keep tweeting for you. And that's nothing compared to the 4 other crazy use cases I'm going to share with you in this video, because you can literally get this tool to automate anything, and these capabilities quite literally just came out within the last 24 hours. Now, the tool that I'm talking about is going to be DeepAgent by Abacus, and they literally just came out with the features that I'm going to share with you right here. In fact, these capabilities didn't exist just 24 hours ago, and this is a massive breakthrough in how AI agents are going to communicate with each other. So if you click on DeepAgent right here, you literally just come over here and you now prompt this with something. For example, can you create a quick relationship mind map for all AI concepts needed to learn about the latest advancements in AI? You're literally just going to click for this to happen right here. And as you can see, it's starting up MCP servers. And what this is now going to do is do searches for anything that it needs to know in order to get this done, and be able to connect to any tool that it needs to know in order to get this done. In the past, you would have had to go and find these softwares, find these MCP servers, and do all these types of different things manually. But now AI can literally handle this for you, because it handles all the research and setting up the communication. Check this out. Okay, so the first thing that this does right here is it goes through and asks us a few questions. So I'm going to put 1, I am going to put beginner, because I want this to be beginner related things. For 2, are you looking for a comprehensive overview or specific areas? I'm going to say comprehensive overview. And in terms of the actual mind map here, do you want it to put including prerequisites? I'm going to put no prereqs, please. Now, this is going to go through. This is, again, starting up the MCP servers. It's going to find exactly what it needs, and it's going to go ahead and do these things. Okay, now here's how we can actually see everything that this went through and did. We can see here that it's organizing AI concepts and advancements into a mind map. We have all of the different searches here. This is what this actually looks like. So this is all of the research that actually went in to it creating the mind map right here. And we could see it went through and did a ton of different things. And then if we scroll all the way down, we will be able to see that it created a PNG right here. And we can see all the different files within this task, and we could enter it into their competition if we wanted to. In fact, they're paying $2,500 to whoever does the craziest things with this tool. Now, if we click on this PNG right here, we could get this to open up, and it will show us exactly what this looks like. Okay, so here's what this actually looks like right here. We have all of this different research. It broke it out into this PNG mind map right here, and it was able to do this not with us having to go through and find the tools to create a mind map or find the tools to do the research. We literally just gave it the task, and it went through and did everything it needed to. Now, again, though, this is just barely scratching the surface of what we can do. For example, if we come over here and say, please read the last 10 tweets from, and then we give it a URL and post similar tweets on my Twitter feed, it goes through, it asks a few clarifying questions, we go ahead and we answer these, and it is going to do everything that it needs to do in order to make this happen. What it's going to ask us is, what specific aspects of these person's tweets would you like me to focus on when creating similar content? Should the new tweets be completely original content inspired by their style, or would you like me to adapt / rephrase their concepts? And do you want me to configure the Twitter MCP server to access your Twitter account for posting? It went through and figured out how to do this. I want you to think about how powerful this is, because it's not just for creating mind maps or not just for creating tweets. This can now go through and figure out how you can do anything with AI tools and figure out exactly what MCPs you need to access and walk you through doing that. So now this is the next thing that it's going to do. It is literally going to come over here with configure MCP server for Twitter, and it tells you exactly what you need to do in order to set this up. You go and grab the things that you need, for example, the API key, the API secret key, the access token secret, you put it in here, and now this has permission to tweet on your behalf. Okay, now as you can see here, you tell it that the form was submitted, you tell it about the thoughts. It's going through now, actually analyzing tweets, creating similar content, and then guess what it's going to do? It's going to post those tweets on your Twitter. And as we can see here, we can see everything that it's doing. It's executing on the MCP tool for Twitter, and we can see that it's executing multiple times, and then it's going to give us an output here, which will look exactly like this. It's going to tell you exactly what 3 original tweets were posted, and it goes through and tells you why it did things, why it did the tone a certain way, why it did the style elements a certain way, engagement tactics, and it goes through and tells you once it's done. And then here's what that actually looks like. We could see that this tweeted 26 seconds ago, 23 seconds ago, 19 seconds ago. It added in emojis and it made it about the exact topic that was doing well. And this right here is a game changer because now you can literally feed it exactly how you want to create your content and it can go ahead and tweet for you. And again, I want you to think about the power of this because it's not only Twitter. What if you had this doing this for Twitter, for LinkedIn? You had it making content for TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. This tool is incredibly powerful now. Now, before I show you 4 other crazy use cases that you could use this for, I'd strongly suggest that you go to the pinned comment below and get started with DeepAgent today. You could get started for only $10 a month, and not only are you going to get access to DeepAgent, which allows you to do things like what I'm sharing with you in this video, create viral content, create interactive dashboards, and so much more. You also get access to Chat LLM, which allows you to access any LLM all from one dashboard, and their AI engineer that allows you to create chatbots and AI agents with just a single prompt. So what are you waiting for? Check it out at the pinned comment below. Now, the next thing that you could get this to do is you could say something like, "Hi, please generate a summary of my past 7 days work for my daily task page in Notion and send me the weekly task summary in random Slack channel." Now, I want you to think about this. This now can update your team on what you're working on, can update your boss on what you're working on, or can update anybody on the progress that's being made by connecting Notion and Slack together and taking actions on your behalf. Check this out. So this is pretty much going to do the same thing that it did before. It said, "I can help you generate a weekly task summary from your Notion workspace and send it to Slack. Before proceeding, I need you to clarify a few different things. 1, what is the exact name of your Notion page that contains your daily tasks? 2, what Slack channel would you like me to send the summary to? And then 3, what format would you prefer this in? Bullet points, categorized by day, or grouped by task and priority?" So you go ahead, you answer these things, and then it's going to prompt you to actually set up the MCP servers for Notion and for Slack. And again, it literally walks you through exactly what you need to do in the most beginner-friendly way possible. And that's exactly what's happening right here. As we could see with Notion, we literally just have to get the Notion API token, put it in there. And again, it literally walks you through exactly what to do. It even gives you the link that you need to go to in order to find that API key. And then as we can see here, it's actually going to work right here. So we could see the internal thoughts here. It's going through, it's searching, it's extracting, it's generating, it's listing, and then it's going to actually go through and send the report. And again, this is nuts because you can do all of this from DeepAgent and you don't have to go into Notion, you don't have to go into Slack, and you don't have to do any of these types of things manually anymore. And then again, as we could see here, it literally goes through, it tells you exactly what it did. It tells you that the message was successfully delivered. It even gives you a code here and it confirms delivery of everything. And it's also pretty crazy here that you can go through and actually see message delivery, and you could see that there was an initial attempt, but it failed. And then this goes through and actually thinks about all the different channels that actually exist on your Slack, which is pretty cool because that shows you that this is actually thinking and going through the same way that a human was. So you can commission it to do a bunch of stuff. And then if we actually come over into the Slack channel right here, you could see exactly what this spit out. And again, I love the fact that this uses emojis and it did it in the format of exactly how it was prompted to do it. Now, this next prompt that we're showing off here is a bit more in depth. We're saying you are a Salesforce data summarization agent from the Salesforce data, and then it goes through and lists it, generate a structured summary table for weekly performance per rep. And we have the 4 different things that we want to show. And we also say format each output clearly using markdown tables and make the output easy to interpret for performance analysis. And again, this goes through, it's going to ask us a few different questions here. We're going to answer them, and it's going to go ahead and actually do this. And again, this is then going to say, "Hey, I need to obtain the required Salesforce credentials." Again, tells you exactly where to go, tells you exactly what to do. You insert that stuff in here, and then this is going to connect Salesforce to DeepAgent via MCP. And now we can see this is going through, this is actually analyzing the sales performance data. And then once it's actually done, we could see it going through and actually doing all of these different things. It's generating the leaderboard over here to the right, and then it literally gives us a summary of everything here. Now, obviously, we had to block out this information because we can't show you what this actually is and what these people's names are for privacy reasons, but this goes through, and as you can see, it goes through and gives you a summary of the analysis that was completed, tells you the data that was retrieved, what was created in terms of of the 4 different tables. It generated the leaderboards. It gives us key performance insights and a bunch of different features that this report has. And again, I want you to think about this. In the past, this would have been somebody's full-time job to go into Salesforce, to retrieve the data, to create these tables, to generate these leaderboards, to do key performance insights. But now you could have a tool like DeepAgent do this in just a few minutes. I cannot emphasize how crazy this is. And again, I don't want you to get caught up on the use cases that I'm sharing with you in this video, because this can literally access to any tool that has MCP, any data source that has MCP, and you don't have to go through and figure out how to actually do this. In fact, one of the biggest complaints that I hear from people with AI is, Rob, I don't know what MCP is. I don't know how to actually get it set up. I don't know what MCP server I need access to or how to do it. And again, this completely changes AI communication, and this didn't exist just 24 hours ago. Now, the last use case that I have for you here is coming over here and saying, make me a dashboard of the summary of all the different open Jira issues reported by me in the last 3 sprints. I want you to highlight blockers and suggest which ones I should prioritize this week based on effort versus impact. And now, per usual, this is going to go through. It is going to give me a bunch of different things here back, like Jira access. Do you have access to your instance configured and accessible? Sprint context. It wants to know how long the sprints actually are, and priority criteria. And this, I want you to think about this. This is AI coming up with these questions. This is the same thing somebody would ask you if you were working with them, but now AI is actually going through and doing this. And then it also wants to know what the dashboard preference is. You go through here, you actually answer these questions, and it's going to go off and do this stuff. And that's exactly what we could see here. It's going through, it's actually doing this. It was able to access all the different stuff on Jira. Now it's going through, it's going to develop a dashboard. And then this, again, just blows my mind that it can go through and do this. This would take like a week to do in the past. And now it's gone through. We could click on this right here and actually see exactly what this dashboard is, an overview, issues, prioritization, insights, and see all of this. And again, it made all of this almost immediately, which is a massive game changer. Now, if you like this video, you should check out this video right here that shows you exactly how you can make viral content that you can monetize with DeepAgent, because it will do the researching for you, the editing, and even create full viral videos. I'll see you over there.